Hello there YouTube, it's Bobby3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today, we are looking at another Power Ranger with the Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger from the Remastered Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Yes, this is a 30th anniversary figure. You can see it is the plastic-free packaging, of course. Pretty nice. I missed out on the original Blue Ranger release, which then skyrocketed in price. But then this came out. So I was actually finally able to complete my Mighty Morphin team in the Lightning Collection, though I wasn't really in much of a rush, even though Billy is my favorite member of the team. Yeah, because of his character and his actor. So, you can see, comes with cool energy effects and stuff. He actually comes with a ton of accessories. Very nice. You know, makes you happy you waited. So now, let's bust him out of package. And here he is out of package, the Remastered Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. And I'm sure you've already noticed that this arm is like dislocated, like out of its socket. So let's see if that's permanent. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so it went back in, but it's still kind of loose, like it could come out. This one's not like that. So already we're hitting the quality control issues. We do already have scuffs on the white, which you probably can't tell in the harsh light, but he do be having that. He do be having that. So, his default head is the Billy Cranston head, which you do have to swap out if you want to display him with his helmet. Luckily, it wasn't like the green Dino Fury Ranger and totally took the neck out, so that's good. Speaking of the neck, this remastered figure does have the improved Lightning Collection articulation, quote-unquote. So he has the up and down, side to side, wobble, and there is movement on the top and bottom of the neck. You have the butterfly joint, up and down, nice rotation on the arm, bicep swivel, double elbow bend, which is nice, and you have a rotation on the wrist with forward and back on the wrist as well. Nice amount of movement in the torso. You got a good waist crunch on him. Really like that. Then you have the in and out forward, but not really back on the leg because he has a hard plastic bussy. And it does have that, you know, that articulation where you can kind of pull the leg down to kick it out farther. There's Naughty Cat. Hi, girl. But that means that the legs are loose. Every Lightning Collection figure that I've gotten with that leg articulation has loose legs because of it. You have the thigh swivel, double, as in knee bend, boot swivel, up and down on those boyish little feeties, rotation, peggle on the bottom of the feet. Peggle on the bottom of the feet. Detail and paint-wise, he's pretty good. You know, nice little gold eyes instead of the normal yellow. That's pretty cool. A lot of clean paint work on the head and on the body. This is a seemingly resculpted body in almost its entirety. A lot of good paint, fully painted morpher. Nice lines on the belt and the holster. They really tried to do a little extra on him. Lots of nice little details. There were lines down these boots on the originals. I feel like they've been kind of dremeled out in a way. He's a good looking figure. Yeah, we have a couple quality control issues, but he looks good. Now onto accessories. You know, he has the helmeted head and the two holding hands, but he has much more than that. I'm a big fan of these energy, like, morphing effects. These could be used for several figures for several reasons. Those are really cool energy effects. Big fan. Big fan. Really like those. You have these guys, if you want him to have his singles instead of his staff. Pretty decent. You can also get the little plugs at the bottom, which is kosher, which is cool. Or you can have them in their bigger, fancier state here, like this. Not sure which one I want to display him as, to be completely honest. I actually don't know. I'm having a hard time choosing. Oh well, maybe I'll go with the double. I think that's fun. You also get his civilian head which looks a bit more like him than the last head. Still not totally there, but it also comes with glasses that are removable, so you can have him hold his glasses if you want. And you can see there's kind of grooves on the head for the glasses. Interesting concept. Execution could be a bit better. When I get one side in, the other side really kind of pops out. So it's a little hard to get his spectacles on. Once they're on, they look fine. But I feel like if you had him like this and he fell off your shelf, you're losing those glasses. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's not like perfect. Also, I don't know if you noticed on the box, but you can get him in a classic kind of Morphin pose. So he has special Morpher holding hands. That's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people online using these hands with him. Specifically, I want to have him in more of a battle pose. And then he has a very well detailed Morpher. It's just so tiny it's hard to tell. You see, you got the Triceratops fully painted on there. You have the blue energy inside of it. That's a really good looking Morpher accessory. So let's move that to the side. And of course he also has 2 fist hands. You know, they're always going to come with a couple fist hands. And then power weapons. You know, you have the folded up one that you can put in the holster. I don't usually typically leave things in holsters, you know. And then you also have the blaster form with a little peg opening on it. And the little blade form. Those are cool. Those are neat. Next up is, of course, size comparisons. Here we have the morphed Cami Stinging Crane Ranger on the left, and on the right, the morphed Mighty Morphin Green Ranger Shredder. And they're also both from the Lightning Collection, his own line, which is all he needs to scale up well with. And I think he looks pretty good with both of them, even though they're both crossover figures. Still, though, I think it works. Next up, how about Hasbro's last kids line, the Dino Fury line, with the Dino Fury Cosmic Green Ranger and the Dino Fury Void Knight. Not the best. He looks okay with the Ranger on the left. I feel like Void Knight should be bulkier than him. So, like, it's alright, maybe. It's, like, okay. Serviceable. Anyhow. Next up, how about some Japanese figures? We have the Poppy Magishine and the Sentai Hero Series 2 Kaiser, both from Bandai Japan. And he really doesn't scale well with either of them. He's too large for the Poppy and too small for the Sentai Hero Series. Oopsie. And lastly, I want to show him with non-Power Rangers Toku characters. Both of these are US toy lines. We have the Voliverse Legend of the White Dragon, White Dragon, as well as the Marvel Legends Japanese Spider-Man from Hasbro. Honestly, he's kind of perfect with both of these. He works well with the Hasbro Toku Spider-Man and also Legend of the White Dragon, which is based on Power Rangers anyway. Yeah, I think he looks pretty good with these other lines. But as long as he works well with his own line, which he does, then he works out just fine for me. So, all in all, yoink, what are my final thoughts on the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger? I quite like him. A little bit of quality control issues, but he has a lot of great accessories and the detail and paint is pretty good. The big main change are the accessories. The figure itself, just as a figure, is about the same quality as most other Lightning Collection Rangers. It's the accessories that push him over the edge. Retail-wise, these were a little more expensive than the average Lightning Collection, which I guess kind of makes sense. It was a lot more accessories. But I really like the level of accessories he comes with. Part of me wishes I would have gotten the Red and Green Ranger when I had the chance, but I wasn't making as much money as I do now when these guys were coming out. Maybe one day I'll go back and get them. But for right now, I'm not buying a lot of Power Ranger figures. Just reviewing my backlog. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.